So if you want to lay back, stretch out, and relax in your car, you're not going to find anything better than this new Navigator. New Navigator, this is the 2025 refresh. And yeah, they put this new corporate front end on here. I'm not the biggest fan of this design. You know, it doesn't look horrible, but it just doesn't look good. And part of the problem is, you know, this design works a little bit better on the smaller, more athletic models. But on this big, tall, boxy Navigator, I don't think it really does anything for this vehicle. But what I do like that they've done with this design is, check this out. They've actually added 2 lines here. You see that? 2 lines on that LED strip that runs all the way across. So that does help, you know, make this design a little bit more appropriate for such a large vehicle. Now, the only thing I still don't understand is this design element here. It doesn't look good. It doesn't do anything. you know what I mean? But what's interesting is that I think they kind of recognize that this front end does look better on a more swooped back, you know, sporty aerodynamic body. So they've added these. This is interesting. They've added these like aero style wheels on this huge Navigator. And, you know, this one actually, it does look kind of cool. I assume this is the black label version. Again, it's that same kind of aerodynamic design, but there's like this really cool, can you see that? There's like this really cool 3-dimensional texture, and then it's like machined as well. Like, why is this piece here on the side? Why is that just black? You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't that should be like polished chrome. But I guess they wanted to kind of tie that into the back here. They got this new black section that goes all the way across, and it does look much better than the current model. In fact, you know, looking at it, this picture here, especially with this new brown color, it does kind of have that Range Rover vibe to it, doesn't it? And then on the inside, we do get the full screen all the way across, 48 inches, so not quite as big as in the new Escalade. You know, I talked about that. You can check out that video. That thing's got a 55-inch, and it's just taller, and it's more like up front. It dominates the dashboard design more than this screen does. And I didn't think that was a good idea. You know, it just looks like a lazy attempt, and there's no design left. You know, there's nothing else to do with the dash. So this design here, I think Lincoln has kind of struck magic with this, because you do have this, you know, this is what everybody wants now, right? They want everything to be digital. They want a big screen. They want to see a ton of different information at once. You know, if you want the navigation up, and, you know, you want to read some text messages, and you want to see the weather, and you want to know what time it is, and you want to know, you know, how fast you're going, and then, you know, you want to be, I don't know, you want to be like controlling your massaging seats at all at once. You can do it. You can kind of look at it, or you can kind of appreciate the other design details in here. And there's a lot of them. You know, Lincoln, all their recent models, the interiors are fantastic, not just in design, but the materials as well. Look at this. There's like this textured, it's like a textured wood. Interesting. I haven't seen that before. And then, of course, you can get this crystal volume knob that just looks fantastic. The only thing is, we don't get that kind of knurled finish on the switches here like the other models. But you're still going to get this amazingly comfortable experience inside, and kind of no matter where you sit. You know, this vehicle for sure, 6 adults can sit comfortably. And in fact, 4 of them can sit really comfortably, because you can get heated, ventilated, massaging seats, not just in the first row, you know, not just these ones. Guess what? You can actually get that in the second row. So that's heated, ventilated, and massaging. Now, if you want this, you know, what they call this, these are the perfect position seats up front. These are 30-way adjustable. You can, any way you can imagine, you can adjust these things. Well, you have to get the black label to do that. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with 24-way adjustable seats. And once you do find that perfect position, I guess you can just lean back and enjoy, I don't know, enjoy Niagara Falls right on the screen.